Ladies and gentlemen, we need to cancel Zelda. This shit has gone way too fucking far for 2021. Now let me be clear, I'm not talking about the game. The games are fine. I'm talking about the woman, the princess, this dumb bitch, this fucking whore right here. Now what's my deal with her? Everything. I have never met this bitch, I have never spoken with her, and I have never had a one-on-one conversation with her, but based on some of the things she says on social media, I think she should have no further place in the Zelda universe. I don't care if she's the namesake and if she's been playing the role of Zelda for the past 10 years or whatever, she needs to go. Now you may be asking, why does she need to go? What did Zelda do this time? Well, I'll show you, my friend. Let's rewind the clock all the way back to 1998 with Zelda's debut in the very first Zelda game, Ocarina of Time. In the game, we can see that she's suspicious of Ganondorf's motivations and thinks he's up to something. Why? It's because his skin is green and he's a minority, of course. But if you don't believe me, look at this tweet she made in 1998 while they were filming Ocarina of Time. Clearly, when she's talking about his frog-looking ass, she isn't referring to his role in the Battletoads, but rather his green skin. Zelda, from the beginning, is a fucking racist. Little do people know, this is actually the reason why Zelda never appeared in Majora's Mask. It turns out the higher-ups at Nintendo didn't take very kindly to these tweets and temporarily removed her from her position to teach her a lesson. But fine. That was back in 1998 when Twitter was first invented, and maybe she got better as the years went on, right? Wrong. I'm telling you all, right now, this shit just continues on over the years. Even after her return, this kind of bigoted behavior continued. Year after year after year after year, Zelda would continue to trifle with power she could just not understand, using her position to demean the minority groups of Hylia or just outright express bigotry and xenophobia to them. Let's fast forward a little bit. She tried denying climate change in Hyrule up until the entire fucking place was flooded, clear and cut evidence for global warming. And how did she handle being wrong? She tried hiding away and using a different alias, pretending to forget everything that happened. But old habits die hard, and she was recognizable from the start. We never forget. So far, Zelda has expressed skin color-based bigotry and climate change denial that she vainly tried to cover up mere weeks before resuming her usual shenanigans. Still, I hear you say, that's not enough. Fine. Have a look at what she said in response to the Goron Lives Matter movement. Let me catch you up on what happened here in case you're not in the know. You're a bigot if you're not, by the way. Gorons were being persecuted out of Hyrule City, and because of that, they decided to form their own community akin to the Zora. What made the situation with the Gorons especially disgusting, however, was the extremely violent treatment that the Hylian royal guards did against the Gorons during their peaceful protests that involved breaking and entering shops, setting things on fire, and rolling themselves across the streets to put civilian lives in danger. And after all of that, Zelda has the nerve to say, I think it's a little hard for me to support Goron Lives Matter when they're kind of burning down my castle and breaking into shops. But fine. You still don't think this means she should be gone from her own universe. Alright, time for the final nail in the coffin. You ready? Link looks more like a girl than I do sometimes. LOL. What kind of sexist, transphobic, homophobic bullshit is this, Zelda? Let me break this down for you. First of all, she's shaming Link for being more in touch with his feminine side, and while Nintendo has unfortunately never confirmed Link to be gay, he obviously is, which is why he dresses and behaves the way he does. But Zelda not only has the audacity to point this out in a way that diminishes Link's value as a human being, but also puts an L-O fucking L at the end of it, laughing at Link for breaking gender conformities by choosing to wear a tunic and tights, and wearing his homosexuality on his exterior as opposed to keeping it bottled up. Zelda, You are absolutely disgusting. And I think this joke alone should have gotten you fired from the Zelda universe long ago. Ladies and gentlemen, time and time again, Zelda has proven herself to be the worst Disney princess imaginable, and I'm here to start a movement that begins with this email. Let's see. Who's Nintendo's Bowser? Doug Bowser? It's been you the entire time, you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking head ass? You son of a bitch. I never liked you for your misogyny anyway, but it's high time you redeem yourself, Bowser. Do me one simple favor. Fire Zelda!